Hi, I'm Tani Lee, and I am the author of Healing Broken Women. I also have Healing Hearts Coaching, Tani Lee Books. Those are my websites as well. I minister to others. I am a motivational speaker. I have my own TV show called Healing in 12 Steps, which is on the Traverse TV app. There are so many avenues that God has given me because of the journey that I have been through. And it has not been an easy one. And there are days that it still is not easy. But I have learned what I can do to help myself. I have learned many things. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a counselor. I am not a psychiatrist. But I have learned through life's journeys, through life's hurts, through life's traumas and devastations. I am a warrior. I am an overcomer. I am a thriver. I am a survivor. I have been through so many health issues as well. But you know what? I serve an amazing God. And that is what my life is so dependent upon, is Him. Can you do this without believing in Christ? Absolutely. But I wouldn't recommend it. Can you go through the recovery without having a religion or a belief? Absolutely. That's what the 12 steps were made for. I wouldn't recommend it because there is nothing like having the peace of God that surpasses all understanding and will guard your heart and mind in Christ. That's who I lean on. He's the one that brought me through all of this. Did I have to do the work? Absolutely. He just opened the doors. And it was my chance to write this book and to help others. And it was going through the 12 steps that a man named Dr. Doug Weiss did through Heart to Heart Counseling Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And it changed my life. It saved my life. And if you watch my TV show, he's my very first guest. I was so honored to be able to have him as my first guest and to interview him. He is a man of knowledge and great courage, inspiration, and he cares about helping others get better because he's been there and done that. And that's what I'm doing. Been there, done that. And so that's what I want to do with you, is to help you. So I'm going to read a little bit of my book to you. How often do we go somewhere or choose to do something out of our comfort zone and get so overwhelmed? We may feel as a failure or not feel very confident or have no strength to carry it out. Why do we lose our voice? Why do we feel overwhelmed? And why do we usually buckle under with so much regret? Can we find out who we truly are while going through difficult and hard times? Can we discover ourselves when going through the hardest times, hitting rock bottom, being crushed, defeated, ripped to shreds, lambasted, wiped out, washed up, and hitting a brick wall? Whatever the circumstance is, the answer is yes, we can. You know, I put those words in there because that is what my life has felt like. You know, and if you know the Bible, you know the story of Daniel being put in the cave. You know the story of Joseph being sold out and also being put in prison. You know the story of Job, that everything was taken away from him. And I tell you what, sadly, in my life, I have fit every one of those characters. But you know what else? I've been Esther, I've been Ruth, and Deborah. Isn't it amazing how when God wrote the Bible, He knew exactly what we would be going through, even thousands of years later, and He could still use those characters and those stories to inspire us and to encourage us and tell us, hey, through those greatest triumphs, those hardest times came, right? No, I said that backwards. Through those hardest times came the greatest triumphs. Yeah. Because I would not ever, ever, ever have believed I would be where I am today in my life after going through all of the stuff that I have went through. God has taken and He has used every broken piece of my life, and He has used it for His good, to encourage, to share with someone else, to inspire someone else. He has given me the story. He walked with me through the journey, and that's what I want to do with you. I want to walk with you through the journey. I do life coaching. I have a course, 12-step course that I have available. I will walk with you through that, and that is going through each step. And if you keep watching my videos, that's exactly what I'm going to do, is I'm going to reveal a little more about the steps that I went through and how I got to where I am today. I would not be here without going through that recovery. That I can tell you, because I tried to go through it before when I was married to this person the first time. And after the second time, I knew I needed help because I was at the bottom of the well this time. There was no place for me to go but up. And so many of us have hit that place, right? And to know that someone has their hand stretched out and is help pulling you up, that knows what you have been through. I may not have been through the exact same thing that you are going through or have went through, but if you have went through anything of the betrayal, being lied to, being cheated on, being pushed aside, any type of sexual abuse, neglect, betrayal, trauma, PTSD, yeah, I can tell you I have been through that. And I know what those pains are all about. I don't wish them on my worst enemy. But I'm here to walk with you through that. I will walk with you. You can reach me at www.healingheartscoaching.info, TonniLeeBooks.com, TonniLeabooks.com. I'm on social media, Tonni Lee. You can find me anywhere. And I'm here for you. So let's get started on your recovery. What do you say?